Hello and welcome to a cheat play. Me, GamerWolfSix. I have a game that I want to play at some point, which is why it's on the list. That game being Disco Elysium, a game where you're a cop. But, anyways, you might already know this. So, cheats we got super stats, which puts everything to 999, unlimited skill points. Don't know what that is yet, because I haven't really gone too far into the game. Unlimited money, freeze timer, and easy conversation, whatever that is. So, boop.
There is nothing. Ever.
Skip.
Never an inordinate amount. Yeah.
Like, this game, I really want to play because it's just like... Even though it seems like it's just kind of a rough game, it kind of seems like it's funny. And boy, I've had days like this. Yeah, try not to drink, kids. Those, like, both him and I, drinking 3 days straight, no es bueno. Because you might drink the first day, and then be like, hair of the dog? Well, they say that. And let's see. Yep, stats all the way up, so we're invincible. Just extremely hungover. And then unlimited stats. Get these pants. But then, you know, hair of the dog. No, never do that. Just trying to drink in the first place.
Jingle. Key, it says whirling in rags on the element. The whirling in rags.
Hell yeah. Whirling in rags. Why is the mirror just kind of like...
A mirror hangs above
like
the
that.
bent and broken. Was this not the same Elon that founds and probably
Viral.
not? No. Hot water sprays from the faucet's
Oh,
base,
okay.
and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. Just suddenly, you realize you have no
There's other
memory of
roles.
the face that awaits you there, underneath the... As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Why would you want to not wipe the mirror?
Behold.
I mean, he doesn't look that bad. Truth be told, I kind of look like this yesterday when I had a photo taken of me for a card.
Who this thing
For some reason, like, I don't look like that. But then for some reason I had a bit rosiness, like,
Whatever it is, please
not
stop.
good.
You couldn't stop if you wanted to. You can't, can you? What does it even mean? What? You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now.
Yeah, we can experience because reasons.
It belongs in the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Huh. I wonder what happens if your morale goes to zero. I know if your health goes to zero by, let's say, kicking a mailbox several times in a row, you die of a heart
Things were
attack.
good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air, it doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Jeez. Way to talk about my own life. Oh, right. I was like, why is he switching his head like that? It's because, you know, I'm doing that.
This fan has two, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Okay, what about the window?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind, the shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Good to know.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
But what's this? Thought cabinets. Journal, that thing. Yep, my persona, which is completely messed up. Can keep going. To become a god. Like, I don't know. If this person was just had the mind of a god, and then also, I don't know, the endurance, pain thresholds, physical instrument, whatever that means, electrochemistry, just all of the things, you could probably do it. So I guess it's like, you get these things that you could pick, and then you can add extra to these, or whatever. But anyway, shoe. Wish I could do that. Just be able to be like, hey. Yes. After a night of heavy drinking, just be like, well, I'm gonna walk
Hello,
away.
Officer.
The young
Be
woman
easy.
raises a cigarette to her. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit
I wish I had the ability
falls
to tell
off her
people's
like scale armor,
age.
sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
I guess it's like, the game doesn't, it kind of matters what your skills are, but it also doesn't, you know? Because you can just, it just matters whether or not stuff happens,
No.
I guess.
You're a police officer, sir. Okay, cool. I won't. Okay.
Whoa. Something wants to come out of you. A bit of vomit? Thankfully, you keep it down, because your body does not control you.
Yeah.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Physically want to.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Isn't it the other way around? Heavy drinking decreases testosterone. And believe me, you would know.
Huh.
She puts
Does it?
out her cigarette.
I mean, I think beer has like lots of estrogen or something in
stirs you
it.
as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before.
I guess she's important.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes? There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
In that case, doesn't life get hard because we go on?
It would appear so.
It do be like
At
that.
around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now, it was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Cool away a wild beast.
Yes. It was very cool.
Nice.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me. What'd I do?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real
Sorry, I'm
destructathon.
still sick.
There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Surprised me to hear this.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it. It's 51. The current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. You're in a hostel, sir.
Hell yeah, hostels.
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign
She's just
occupation.
holding on to that door for a
Half a
while.
century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
What is this world revolution?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here.
You're in a hostel. We are in
Revachol is the
I
disgraced
can just keep on
former
going back.
capital
What
of
happens
the
if we
world.
just do
You
this
sure look like
repeatedly?
you're from.
Her accent
You're in a hostel. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the
Okay.
disgrace
Forever and ever.
Endeavor?
and ever and ever. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end.
But let's do
It
some
feels
things.
as though
Boop, boop.
low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover.
It
You're
do
in
be
a
like
hostel.
that.
We are in
Revachol is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Anyways, I gotta go point middle fingers at somebody and hopefully not crash into an old lady and get hurt. Like in the quick look. Oop. That way. It's weird that there's loading zones. Leg it. Hello, and
a
welcome.
bespectacled man in an orange bomber.
What's
As you
bespectacled?
approach, on the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then.
I've never been that drunk where I'm like, I don't know my own name.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I wonder if this is a thing where it's like he was really close to it, but then for some reason something happened to him which caused him to be just completely out of it, or if it really was, you know, his alcoholism is so totally out of control that he was just blasted.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area.
This man is doing you a professional courtesy. He knows you haven't talked to the proprietor about whatever it was you were supposed to talk to him about.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Right. And the interviews? Right. And at the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree,
Yes.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report.
Jeez, my
your
morale's
badge
been
missing.
going up quite
I
a bit.
advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
I drink too much as is, but God, I always hate those. Again, I drink too much as is, but there are days, thankfully not too common, where it's like I lose my glasses in my room. It's like,
now in your party.
and just look around your room, or I do, and sort of like, where's this?
A man
I didn't
in his
leave
late
this room.
20s with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Garth, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
What?
Yes. gloaming?
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Also, I don't know a lot about hostels, but this doesn't seem like the worst hostel since it has a bar. Like, I haven't spent too many times in hostels, but there was a time in college, and there were four differently built walls.
Yes, of course.
It would have been worse if it only had 3 walls.
For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here.
Oh yeah,
I
the
just
time's
used to
still
work
stuck.
here.
Nice.
And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
What easy conversation be?
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location.
Behind this building, there's a...
Yes,
That's easy.
we know.
See that?
This
Body.
man means the heavy cavalry.
I don't know who...
This is it.
What are you, crazy?
Gotta
Of course
ask.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals,
Did the debarders themselves tell her this?
I don't really know. I would suppose...
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear.
Experience.
A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought
That was Scab?
The lieutenant turns the page.
She went away because none of your business.
I wonder if this is a game where it's like there's some deeper narrative, or it's just like, hey, this guy's just a guy.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
History solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
I'm a feminist.
What?
That's right. One thing I know about myself is I'm a total raging feminist.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
Inescapable feminist agenda? God, the art designs of this game. It's like something that you'd see from, like, I don't know, art.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him.
I have 3 cafeterias. No, I'm...
He's very animated.
That period of my life is... I hope it is.
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Yep. Yeet.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
That wasn't really a shout, but anyways. Okay. So, what was this internalized thought? Could be breaking the game. Let's see if we can kick a, what is it? A box? Oh, okay, we can just keep on going in any direction. Oh, there it is.
This post lavatorie, a faint sticker on the side reads, RCM.
You can
The
pet the
box
mailbox.
seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Well, I don't really want to kick the collection box. Can we shift? Just have double click? Okay. Well, let's punch this kid.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
Shit coming up strong. I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Tsk.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Fast. This kid has got street smarts.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't... You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
I think that's like, at least with regards to old psychology, it's like the unborn want or whatever.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Yeah, like a cop.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit.
He's trying.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
The city's too large for him to have left. But he wasn't here either. So where was he?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Yo, Cyberpunk.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno. You want to know where Kuno was? You want to know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame.
I've been studying.
Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Wait, but they are...
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
What were they... What was the other word they're using? Or are using?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the...
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before. Calm down. Anyone watching can see you're doing nothing. Just keep it professional.
Fuck that! Confront him!
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out.
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Okay.
Listen to your friend.
Nobody talks to him like that. We're gonna hit him next Interrogate. Who's Kim? He's Kim, right?
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass!
Here's an idea. Don't think about shutting this 12-year-old down. Stop asking him questions. Just walk away and cool off.
No, do this.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct.
Not America.
Get yourself together.
He gets it. You lost it. Just don't dig the hole any deeper.
Okay, pig.
You could almost hear the gears rattling, a change in set decorations. It's safe to say he did not establish dominance over you.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
That's all I
Kuno
need to ask.
doesn't fucking care.
Anyways, let's see if we can get the body down.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below
Is
appears
legendary hard?
It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. As you breathe in, The odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
What's with the boots?
The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with it, the odor washing through you.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, the lieutenant uses a memo technique, A6. That's not just any notebook, it's a classic. It's all you, baby.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal! What's wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting go, Kuno?
I don't know, baby. I don't know why he's such a pig.
Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the deceased foot?
Well, trying to get the boot off.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and the man before you is...
Can we get up there? It do be like that.
The man before you is naked, but the hangman's knot is pulled. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
I guess he says that.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
Yep, sure.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Well, oh geez. We're well over the 30-minute mark. So I was kind of fiddling around, maybe gaining some information that I'm probably going to forget by the time I actually play this. But yeah, end of this cheap play. So, comment, guys, like, comment, say what you like, dislike, tips, otherwise, if you like me, YouTube, and like to see grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos epic grow, and please remember and renew your animals to control the bit population. And if you want to play this game, it's on Steam. Sorry, I was doing a line of dialogue, but if you want this, cheats, then you can go to WeMod. I really wish I'd let myself use the the freeze timer so I could just poke everything and get data or whatever. So I can just do boop and have all the things. Anyways, until next time, another cheap play. Me, GamerWolfSix. Some of the game. So thanks and see ya.